Howdy. Welcome. Oh, jeez. Welcome back to the channel. Before we even get started, I'd like to say that you guys didn't even comment on the last video where I'm sitting on the coffee table, ripping my shirt off. Not a single comment. And I almost did this intro shirtless. Just because of that. But I said no. Rodney, you know what? No one wants to see that. If they did, they would have been begging for more. I just want you guys to know that hurt my feelings. I've got feelings. Most of them revolve around rage and frustration, but they are there. And love for Teresa. But you know what? Everyone else. Oh, for the record, I'd like to point out, Yoda come back to work and got hurt. I'll put up a picture of it. This is a week and a half after. It wasn't his fault, really. It's just one of them things that happened. He got knocked to the ground, and that is the result. So, come back to work at 72 years old, and this is what happens to you. So, but he's doing better. I've stopped by, seen him a couple times at home. Of course, he didn't go to the doctor. Don't need to. He just fell down. Why go to the doctor for? Everything still works. We're good. Took him some beer. He's on the mends. Should be back another week, I think, maybe 2. But that's disappointing. I mean, I hate it. So, anyway, what are we about to do? About to do something else I don't really want to do. We got to start on that clutch. Oh my God, I don't want to crawl under the cars. So we got to pull, this is what we're going to do. We're going to pull the transmission, everything out of the silver car, which that's a little bit of an ordeal because of the scatter shield. A little extra work involved there. And we're going to take that clutch and flywheel. This is the last chance for that clutch. I say I spent a little bit of money on it. I spent more money on it than what I normally spend on clutches. So I'm bound and determined to use that clutch. We bought it and we put it in the fail TD, and it was a failure. Had trouble with it, shifted at high RPM, but it was also brand new, thought maybe whatever. So we took it out. We put it in Pro Stock, and it immediately broke 2 stock T5s. Broke 3rd gear in them, and we shimmed it up, and we put the Z-SPEC in, and after that it was fine. It worked great, no complaints. It worked great. Then we had we still don't know what happened with that engine. It's not blown up or anything. It just had weird oil pressure. So I pulled it out, and I haven't looked at it yet because, you know, I'm lazy. And then we put it in McNugget, and it was shifting like butter. You may not remember that, but we put it in, took it on a test drive, and that's when the motor blew up. The engine blew up on the way back to the house. So then we put it in a silver car, and it drives fine. You know, we just wasn't too happy with the way the pedal was on it. It was very weird feeling as far as the adjustment, but it was fine and everything else. And then it's slipping a little bit. So now this is its final destination, is in Trojan. And if it don't work in Trojan, it's going right here in this pile of scrap where that red one is. We got some other stuff in there. It's going right in that pile. That's it. I'm done with it. I'm not going to use it anymore. I'm not going to try. So that's what we're going to do. We got to, yeah. I was hoping that this one would, I don't even know why I'm talking still. We got work. We do more talking than we do working. Or we show us talking more than we show us working. So, heck with it. Let's get to work. All right, guys, we're doing it. We got it jacked up. So we got the one header, basically just got 2 bolts holding it in. So we're gonna drop the header out, or take it loose, because we got to have the header off to get the bell housing out. start taking it apart. We got the trans out. Also, we even though this is a mild steel K member, I like to support it a little bit. My chromoly one, I've had it where the pads, the engine has laid back on the pads and tweaked the pads. I just, you know, I'm not a big fan of that. So I've started kind of doing that to where it'll just give it a little something. Now this one's mild steel, so I'm not worried about it that much, but still, just in case, because it's going to be sitting like this for a little while. We got the header down, so anyway, now we just got to get the bell housing off, and then we can get the clutch and stuff out of it. But that is a job for another day, or I should say another day. That's a job for tomorrow, I think, because Teresa is fixing to be headed home. Be time to go eat. I'm kind of hungry, so see you guys tomorrow. Okay, we got the bell housing loose. Now we're fixing to take the pressure plate loose, get the clutch out. A little heated, but it's going back in the same car. I mean, we're going to be making much less power. Car's going to be lighter, so we're hoping that this will be okay. If it's not, well, I got nobody to blame but myself. So good news. The good news is that's worst case scenario. Good news is this car at least has a transmission and stuff out of it, so we can start putting the fresh flywheel and the new clutch in. So there is the upside to that. We did get this much done. So I'll take the silver linings where I find them. Flywheel's out, and while we had it out, went ahead and dropped the gas tank while we had the car up in the air. Now we need those jack stands for Trojan, then we can roll the car back in, and when we get ready to put the clutch and stuff in, we'll just do the whole deal again. That's the problem with having, like I say, a short shop. I gotta have the car out so I can get the jack and stuff under it. Trojan jacked up, so since I don't have my dang tail shaft plug, I gotta order some. I'm gonna do that today, so I have extras. We're gonna drain the fluid just so we don't make a huge mess or whatever. And if we can get transmission out for lunch, that'd be great. I don't know, that's gonna be tight. We gotta go. Right on time. Still pretty tight. All right, now we can get ready for lunch. Phew. Back from lunch. Time to get back to work. Bell's out. Clutch is out. Start putting it back together. Probably could use a rear main seal, but hell with it. Hell with it. Got the clutch in, got the bell in. Put the starter in and put the trans in. Got our SN input shaft for those things work really good for alignment tool. Got the clutch pretty much adjusted, I think, or how it feels so far. So anyway, man, I'm tired. I hope this works. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be a little aggravated, but I can only be aggravated at myself because I chose this. So let's fingers crossed. All right, let me get to it. It's all put back together except for the mufflers. So I'm gonna go ahead and fire it up. See what we got. Phew. okay. I still wish I had some more. I'm going to probably adjust it a little bit more to where it's not, I don't like it grabbing right off the floor. It's not right off the floor, but anyway, as long as it like doesn't slip, I guess that's the big deal. So also we got still got a little clearancing to do. So let me get to work on that. Just found a bigger problem. Now I didn't take this side apart when I did the bracket. I said, well, I'll just unscrew it. It's easier than just taking all the bolts and stuff out. Of course, it's canoed. Dang it. So, oh man. I'm not sure how we're going to get that one out of there without tearing the world up. Oh my God. Trojan putting in that work, man. Bent that bolt. Holy smoke. So, we can, well, let me look at something real quick. Okay, the first time we broke one, we still have one sleeve that is salvageable. I mean, I think that'll clean up a little bit. This one's trashed, but that would keep us from having to take anything apart, like taking apart Pro Stock. We'd take one of his control arms or whatever, or at least the sleeves and stuff. So anyway, let me get the rest of this bolt out, see what's what. Well, that's a no bueno Ghost Rider, as you can see right there. It is tacoed itself, so crap. Oh, that's a bad one. This one, yeah, whatever. Okay, we're gonna have to take Pro Stock apart. Damn it. All right, we got that out. Man, what the crap. Look at that. I think I'm gonna have to go to the Home Depot, get us some grade 8, at least for this one. There it is. We made a bunch of changes. Oh my God. That's it. Man, at least for right this minute, we don't have time to do the hood. Phew, man, I'm tired. What a mess. So, anyway, we have done, feel like we've done some work, and we haven't even driven it yet, so we don't even know how the clutch is going to feel. At this point, I'm too tired to care, honestly. So it is what it is. But let me do some editing, see where we're at, take it for a drive or something. We gotta see if it's still, anything's still rubbing. We've done a bunch on that, so anyway, let's see where we're at. Freaking dogs. Guys are crazy. Phew. Okay. We took it out to see if it was going to rub or anything, and it seemed pretty good. Had just a couple little spots where we could hear it, but that's not going to be a big deal at the track. I'm still going to check it. I'm going to pull the tires off because I put street tires on anyway, and knock in any little spots that are still touching, but otherwise it seemed okay. So yeah, this thing's, it's been a lot of work for me. So I've had the rear suspension apart, I don't know, 5 or 6 times at least. We changed put different springs in, and trying to get the ride height where we wanted it, plus the suspension being able to work a little bit. If it looks cool, doesn't matter if it doesn't work, if the car doesn't 60 foot worth of crap. So we'll see where we're at there. I guess we'll do the what will it run. I mean, I don't really know. We've taken some weight out of it. Maybe the clutch is okay now. you know, we took some gear out of it, put the 28s on it, so that's gonna, that's gonna cut the gear down in it a little bit with a bigger tire. So we still don't have an anti-roll on the car. I mean, I don't know. I got the pinion angle as close as I can get it, almost basically what I'm working with. I don't know. The clutch gonna be okay. Weather's gonna be decent. I don't know. You guys tell me, what is it gonna run? The fastest it's ever been is in the 695 or whatever. It's in the combos in the description of the video. So I don't know. I mean, I don't, at this point, I don't even care. I just want to, you know, make some passes and get a baseline so we can start working on it from there. I mean, we're just, this year we've gotten killed. So, hey, freaking dogs. Anyway, thanks for commenting, thanks for subscribing, thanks for all the ways you guys support the channel. Couldn't do it without you, wouldn't want to, but especially thanks for watching. Until next time on Substandard Leader and Fox Body Videos. 1 year, twin turbo, 5-speed, push rod, Lincoln Town Cars, 4 drag vans, proud owner, proprietor, and you know, business partner, Club Big Boost. And as always, fighting a good fight against zombie Mustangs and that rascal Dr. Fear. We'll see you guys in the next video. Pray for us.